Hello, fellow drinkers at the Jolly Heretic. Resident Poet here, and a hello again to those of us joining from History Debunked. Now, as always, I will start off with a roundup of Ed's quick pints over the last few days, one of which was the subject of artificial intelligence and genetic engineering and their impact on a potential societal collapse. We cannot rely on AI. It's simply just pie in the sky. Engineering genetics offends some aesthetics. Decline is becoming one eye. Also, the issue was raised in the comment section of ChatGPT and how it can write poetry. Oh, whoa, it's ChatGPT. Its poems seem good, I agree. But for verse that is wry, you can't use AI. A human is best, don't you see? A machine that can write witty verse. Stuff that is trenchant and terse. If its poems have soul, I'll end up on the dole. Still, it could always be worse. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And yesterday, I think it was, Ed was a guest of Benjamin Boyce on his channel, and they discussed the decline and fall of general intelligence. Here is the heretic's voice. Ed talks with Benjamin Boyce. We hear a review of declining IQ, a chat that's a quality choice. And also yesterday, Ed's stream was a bit earlier than normal, at some point in the afternoon UK time, and his guest was Professor Sir Simon Baron Cohen, and they talked about autism. And the good professor, or two professors in fact, Professor Sir Simon Baron Cohen is an expert on this field. We welcome our mystery guest. On autism, he is the best. A common condition in our coalition, great knowledge will surely ingest. And now it's time for a quick roundup of events from history debunked. And as always, Simon has been producing videos left, right and centre. One of which was on the subject of the Ramadan lights that were lit this week in London by the mayor. The mayor, who is lacking in height. Little Khan switches on all the light. Always political and hypocritical, he cares not for folk who are white. And now it's time for today's funny story. One day there was this blonde in a bar, and she's sitting at the bar opposite the barman, and they're both looking up at a TV which is showing a news story, quite a terrible news story of a guy who's up on the top of a building contemplating suicide. He looks as if he's just about to throw himself off. And the blonde says to the barman, "Yeah, that looks terrible, that, doesn't it? What do you reckon he's going to do?" And the barman says, "Well, I reckon he's going to jump off." And the blonde lady says, "Nah, he's not going to do that." And the barman says, "Well, tell you what, let's have a bet. I bet you 20 quid that he jumps off." And the blonde says, "All right, yeah, 20 quid. And then they both crane their necks towards the TV screen. And sure enough, before too long, the poor man jumps off the building. Terrible. So the barman says, "Well, that's 20 quid you owe me." And the blonde lady gives over the 20 quid. And then about half an hour later, the barman goes up to the lady and says, "Now, I was being a bit dishonest there. You can have your 20 quid back. Actually, that was a repeat of an item I saw on the lunchtime news, and I'd already seen it, so I was taking a mick, unfortunately." And the blonde lady said, No, don't worry. I saw the same thing on the lunchtime news, but I didn't think he'd jump again." So that was today's funny story. So that was just a roundup from me today of the Jolly Heretics output and that of History Debunked. If you did enjoy it, please do like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see each other very soon. Goodbye.